in the hot and kind. I put it in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And that shit that it really can't smoke in the road. Wow, wow.
أهلا وسهلا. Thank you all for joining us to watch Arab Expressions 2021. شرفنا فيكم.
My name is Hilal Bazi.
My name is Noura Sharba and we are the co-presidents of the Arab Student Association.
Although our program will be completely virtual, we wanted to continue ASA's largest tradition and find a way to celebrate and share the talent, stories, and culture of our student body on campus. The last year has been one filled with many obstacles, from the abrupt closure of campus nearly a year ago to the COVID-19 pandemic that has plagued so many. Our community has worked tirelessly to overcome these challenges and persevere.
This year's theme is Jama'atna, which means our community, because where would we be without the support of those around us? Despite the distance, obstacles, and uncertainties, the Arab community in Michigan hasn't faltered. And I want to applaud all of our Arab leaders that found ways to celebrate our culture, fundraise for important causes, and raise each other up while adapting to a fully online university. This year was difficult, but you all showed just how passionate you are, and that is what makes our community so great. In light of the recent events last semester, all the Arab organizations on campus worked to fight racial injustice by fundraising and raising awareness on issues of race and racial injustice within our communities and beyond.
Omega Beta Eta Arab fraternity on campus was able to raise over $15,000 for humanitarian relief efforts in Yemen. We also partnered with the National Arab American Medical Association and UNICEF to raise funds for Yemen's humanitarian crisis.
Epsilon Alpha Sigma Sorority Incorporated, the Arab sorority, kicked off their virtual Remembering the Refugees fundraiser by selling sweatshirts to support the education of Syrian children in Lebanon.
Students organized for Syria worked tirelessly to support Syrian refugee relief efforts here and abroad.
The Iraqi Student Association was able to host bi-weekly Bilafia cooking shows, giving us a taste of Iraqi culture.
The Yemeni Student Association continued to put on their classic Shahi circles in a virtual format.
The Arab Business Society and National Arab American Medical Association mentorship programs continue to foster professional development workshops for our underclassmen.
The Lebanese Student Association worked hard to raise funds after the Beirut explosion and also continued their annual tradition of a holiday candygram sale.
And Arabesque choreographers and dancers pushed through virtual dance practices to get ready for this show.
ASA, along with Students Allied for Freedom and Equality, the Black Student Union, Native American Student Association, La Casa, Student Community of Progressive Empowerment, also known as SCOPE, the United Asian American Organization, co-founded the Students of Color Liberation Front, a coalition of racial and justice organizations that advocate for the liberation of all people on campus. As a group, we have made great strides on campus in the fight for equality and justice.
The Egyptian Student Association and the Syrian Student Association brought us together for virtual game nights.
Hakayat was able to kick off a book club in partnership with the Arab and Muslim American Studies Department.
And the Salam Committee put on our annual Arab orientation program, welcoming over 40 Arab students and helping them transition to college in an online format. And the Arab Leadership Network committees that push these students to fulfill their potential as leaders, and those students that have shown their leadership development and put together multiple events for us.
And the Arab Heritage Month Committee for putting together an amazing month of events that showcase the mosaic of Arab identity with daily events dedicated to promoting our culture and raising awareness to issues pertaining to the Arab community and bringing us all together.
ASA also hosted its second annual Focus Week. So we hosted events that focused on the issues within the Arab community, such as ethnic and religious diversity in the MENA region, mental health stigmas, and we even invited the artist Sarah Bahbah to speak on women empowerment within the Arab community and through art.
Currently, ASA is working on progressing the MENA Box campaign. Throughout the last few years, leaders within the Arab community worked tirelessly to secure a MENA Box on university documents through the We Exist campaign. Now that we have this option, ASA created a campaign to ensure that Arab and MENA students are represented on campus. And we are working by encouraging students to select MENA as a part of their extended ethnicity. For more information, please visit our Instagram page at Arab Student Association for more step-by-step instructions.
While we don't know where we will be in a year, we know that we can rely on our community to represent the Arab identity. Wherever you may be, we are so happy to have you joining us. Now let's get the show going. So to kick us off, the Arab Student Association Executive Board is getting ready to welcome you to the show.
Thank you so much.
Hey guys, welcome back to another ASA board meeting. I'm just gonna share my screen real quick. Wait, I'm just trying to find the agenda. You know what? Why don't we just start with updates from you guys?
Yeah, sure. So I was gonna
So
start
for
off.
ALN,
Sorry,
oh,
what?
sorry, Zainab, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, Zainab.
No, don't worry about it.
No,
How about Mace?
bro, please, come on, just go.
No, Mace. Just go.
Mace, you're muted.
I think you're muted.
Oh, sorry guys. I always do this. Anyways, when are we gonna have a Chobi event?
I think a Chobi event would be a great idea. I was thinking about something like that. Hi, Abba. Sorry, guys. I keep getting interrupted. These Zoom meetings are not the best for this. But
yeah, I agree. It's really
Chico.
GDC?
Okay, let's just move on to the next thing. Yasmin, did you have an update?
Yeah, so I think we were trying to plan a fun event for this week. So we were thinking maybe an Among Us game night.
No, we already did that like 20 times. What about like a Kahoot or something?
What did you say, Nadine?
my internet cut out. I had to join from my phone.
Oh,
Yeah, we
we figured.
figured.
Okay, so Yasmin, you were saying Among Us game night?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know.
No, man. Like I said, we've done that way too many times. What about like a Kahoot or something like that?
Bro, we've done that so many times too, though. I feel like we need to do something like original, something everyone will look forward to. We haven't done yet.
Like what? Like what can we do?
Man, I don't know. I'm so tired of this year. It's just,
I feel like we've kind of done everything.
Wait, sorry guys,
what
what
else
were
is
we
there?
talking about? My internet keeps cutting out and I'm not really hearing anyone.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out an event for this week.
Did you guys forget what event we have planned for this week?
What?
Arab Expressions Week.
Oh my
Oh.
God, how did we forget?
Yeah. So, and we have to get everyone ready to record the intro. So get your stuff and get ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's get ready, everyone. And then on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, action.
Hello and welcome to Arab Expressions 2021.
You know, this year looked a lot different.
And felt a lot different.
But we powered through.
We adapt to the changes.
Made lots of sacrifices.
And through all that, we relied on our communities.
And now the end of the school year is near.
And normal is just around the corner.
But for now, we have something really special for you all. So sit back, relax, and
Enjoy the
enjoy the show.
Bringing to you our first dance of the night, choreographed by Michael Nunu and Marwa Khalid, we have Shib Shab Shobi.
الحب نداني الحب نداني جابني ووداني جابني ووداني عالحلو رماني عالحلو رماني واحلو زماني واحلو زماني خطفتني رموشه خطفتني رموشه ما قدرتش احوشه ما قدرتش احوشه وان شفت خياله وان شفت خياله بياخدني جماله بياخدني جماله واحد ولا واحد ولا 100 ولا 1300 ولا كل الدنيا دي ولا مليون ولا واحد ولا 100 ولا 1300 ولا كل الدنيا دي ولا مليون ده حبيبة قلبي هو واللي ساكن قلبي جوه ولا غير الواد ده هو ولا مليون حبيب القلب هو واللي ساكن قلبي جوه ولا غير الواد ده هو ولا مليون
عالسية وعين السية يلا نلعب جوبية عالسية وليد السية يلا نلعب جوبية أنا شقلت يا عيوني وانت زعلت علي أنا شقلت يا معور وانت زعلت علي شوف
ويلي ويلي دلعونا وهالجيل الطالع شو جنانونا ويلي ويلي دلعونا وهالجيل الطالع شو جنانونا العب وينك يا ابو شادي
When my friends asked me to teach them Arabic.
انتي خلبوصة يا ملفوفة في العباية مكسوفة يا مشمشاية ما تفك خليكي معايا نفسي في الزبادي طب صعبي ولا عادي انا شكلي هروح لدادي واطلب منه الايادي كلبوصة ويا لا لو متنا This looks like a job for me so everybody just follow me
والله شكلي حبيتك يا قلبي لك يخرب بيتك انا شفتك صدفة ولقيتك صرت بدمي ادمان يا غايب لي ما تسأل
Tell me your Arab without telling me Arabic.
Pass the phone to somebody who claims that she'll never get with an Arab man but will probably get an arranged marriage with one in 2 years.
I'm passing the phone to the whitest girl in the room who built her whole personality around being Arab.
I'm passing the phone to someone whose grandma loves me because I speak more Arabic than her.
I'm passing the phone to someone who only looks cultured because of her hijab.
I'm passing the phone to someone who reminds us she's Palestinian every 5 seconds.
I'm passing the phone to someone who's in an Arab sorority and she's not even Arab.
My swag, they keep jacking. I ain't doing no verse, quit asking. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can ask that bitch like
استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله.
Hello.
What is this? السلام عليكم. وعليكم السلام. كيف الحال؟
A few moments later.
كيف الحال؟ الحمد لله تمام. شغل تمام؟ والله الحمد لله. شغل كلها منيحة؟ الحمد لله. بسم المخ.
Just so you know, Mom, I am about to do something that's very, very big, very important. When you hear about it, you're going to be very proud.
Hi, I'm Kim Kardashian West, and something you might not know about me is that I'm a really good cook, and I love to cook.
My back is aching, my bra too tight, my booty shaking from the left to the right. My back is aching, I'm so in love, baby. All I know is you got me.
We hope you enjoyed those hilarious TikToks, and now we have a spoken word performance by Jumana Al-Talal.
Hi, my name is Jumana Al-Talal, and I'll start with a poem I wrote about my grandfather, who at the age of 83 has just retired from working at the printing press where he first taught himself how to read. Obad with failing memory. Mid-kneel during prayer, my grandfather forgets what to recite next. His legs, thin like a jointed bird's, hobble between prostrations, a quiet creak straining in the tepid light. Bowed behind him, I think of artist Nancy Graves, arranging 36 camel leg bones as if they were trees, the knots of their knees bent into a petrified forest. My grandfather's knuckled fingers stained black from 70 years of inking, tiny plated letters. He reaches for things now as if they were words to be arranged. His hands shake under the weight of a phone, a glass cup, a single sheet of paper. What I would give some nights to anchor myself to his body, to return unsure to the prayer mat every dawn, my bones disrobing the ground. I visited Iraq last year for the first time since my family left. This is one of the only poems I was able to write when I returned. On staying. My father's old friend insists he must show us his room as we linger, hours before our flight, at his door. It is night in Najaf, and the eager ask is small my father cannot refuse. We say we will visit quickly. He welcomes us in like kings, rushes to light a candle, 3 flashlights when the circuit breaker ticks, as it often does, and twists the room dark. The first home I enter with a bookshelf, blue and tucked under the stairs. Beside it, a china cabinet crammed with tarnished trinkets, brass vessels, a pile of corroded coins. My eyes adjust to each dust-filled corner, afraid to touch anything. I ask, where do you get these from? He extends a short copper vase to me like an offering. When people leave behind their homes, I collect what's left. He walks us to his room. Villages of yellowed books line the shelves. I don't go out anymore. I would rather be here than anywhere in the world. A small bed pushed against the wall. When my father tells him I write in English, he opens a drawer stuffed with German textbooks and hands them to me. I pretend to read.
Thank you, Jumana, for that beautiful spoken word. I was so inspired. Up next, we have the Shabab dance choreographed by Michael Nuno and Bilal Talib. Shabab, show us those moves.
اوف يابا يابا اوف يابا اوف يا باي يا باي يلا دبيكي صف واحد مع العريس الشباب اللي برا يتفضلوا يلا حيو 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 هلا 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 والحزيات مطلوب يا قلبي حيو حيو يلا اذبح يلا من الحزيات لكل الموجودين هلا اللي ابو عمر جيناك اليوم اللي ابو عمر جيناك اليوم لك فرحنا نزرع ورد للعريس عمر لك ونحضر فرحنا واذا بتم بالملقى لك فرحنا لرش الورد عضروب الحباب يلا والحاج خليل يذبح هلا هلا
من عرم الله ما تخاف من الله ما تخاف من الله خافت قلبي ما تخاف من الله وين يا حبيبي وين يا حبيبي
عبد القادر يا ابو علم ذاق الحال عليا اذا وحاليها ابو علم سدير وفعليا عبد القادر يا ابو علم ذاق الحال عليا اذا وحاليها ابو علم سدير وفعليا Du weißt ich will Plomo oder Plata Machte Jagd mit Coco und Joanna Salaman die Mokos in Hollanda Ich hole mir die Euros mit der Pumpgun Astaghfirullah, Amma Hassallah Narkotrafikante aus Mafia Lambo, Ferrari, Porsche Carrera AK in der Hand wie in Favelas Versace Hemd aus Italien Tschüss aus dem VIP Die Kohle durch Amphetamin Genau wie meine Richard Mille قادر يا ابو علم ذاق الحال عليا اذا وحاليها ابو علم سدير وفعليا عبد القادر يا ابو علم ذاق الحال عليا اذا وحاليها ابو علم سدير وفعليا
Wow, those thumbs were jaw-dropping. They were gorgeous.
Yeah, I think we looked pretty good.
You definitely did. All the girls looked great. Special shout out to Salma Hamami for helping us put together this wonderful shoot. Thank you so much.
And speaking of the Banat, our next dance coming up, choreographed by Mariana Haj and Dina Safan, Banat al-Jiran.
شعره ولو عيونه ولو قلبه ولو عقلته ولو لا 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 بالصدفة شفتها لقيتها لا حكيتنا ولا حكيتها خلتني فيها أغرب سحرتني يخرب بيتها ويلي عليهم يا رودي اطبح 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 كواليتي برودكشن عشان اسطنبولي هوايا انت قاعدة معايا عينيك لي يا مرايا يا جمال مراية العين خليكي لو هتمشي اناديكي انت لي انا ليكي احنا الاتنين قطعين تسيبيني اجرح حياتي وسنيني هتوه مش هلاقيني واشرب خمور وحشيش وتجيني تلاقيني لسه بخيري مش هتبقي لغيري ايوه انا غيري مفيش
We hope you enjoyed that beautiful dance performance by Banat al-Jiran. Now, we would like to introduce you to a talented group of students performing the piece Taltoum Alf Lelo Leila by Ibrahim Ma'alouf. Introduction. Jenna Yunus is playing the saxophone, Miles Murphy is on the piano, and Stephen Oduru is on the drums. Enjoy. Wow, that was such an amazing performance. Thank you, Jenna, Miles, and Stephen for such a unique and artistic performance.
Yeah, and now you might remember these next two students from last year. Give it up for Hani and Yassine for their rap skit.
I don't think we're ready for this one yet.
Yeah, you're right. Let me grab a fire extinguisher. One minute.
Ayy, put on for the culture for real. I'm with my dogs in the Ville. I'm waving my flag in the air on the field while I'm scoring them shots, running soccer for real. Nah, I told them Ramadan coming up, I ain't perfect. Selling all of these shows like a merchant. Baba want me on my purpose, all on my bag like the Birkin. Give me a price, I'm a passion. That's why I keep rapping. This bread coming in like the deli. I'm stacking in North African in these jeans overseas with my cousin Dubai. You wouldn't think I was capping. I'm repping DZ like the Prezi. Not the watch, but the General Assembly. Foreign drip talking Louis, Prada, Givenchy. I'm tryna get me a Bentley, ballin' like I'm Ace Man. We didn't flawless, tryna see my name on the folders. I've been back to back, Central Campus to the north with these white Air Forces. Shout out ASA borders, they been doing their thing for the longest. I'm with the Ak at the Deli, New York. You see all this Christian New York.
Hey, look, my olives are green, my honey is sweet. I come from the desert, I'm taking the heat. I pray that one day all our people are free. I took a flight to Tunisia, you know I stay at the beach. I made a band for a feature, cool and I sit back and read. Sipping on Shaq Halib, yeah, I need a cup of that Yemeni tea. I'm in a petty mood, keep the spaghetti, I don't want no Betty food. Anywho, I'm at the Shebas, thinking we hitting Shatila. Don't need no liquor, I'm sipping Laziza. I'm at your spot like a cheetah. Pull up, I'm whipping two-seater. Winter was cold, my rollie was froze. You know that it came with a heater.
Wow, what an amazing performance by those talented artists.
Way to bring the heat again, Hani and Yassine.
For this next performance, I'll be introducing the last dance of tonight.
I can't believe it's the end of the show already. But help me introduce the belly dance team performing C'est la vie, choreographed by Maya Shamra, Soraya Zrikam, and Nikki Farahanchi.
يا حبيبي يا حبيبي يا حبيبي
Montana. Hi. You know what it is, we know what it is.
حبيبي يا نور العين يا ساكن خيالي عاشق بقالي سنين ولا غيرك في بالي حبيبي يا نور العين يا ساكن خيالي عاشق بقالي سنين ولا غيرك في بالي حبيبي يا نور العين حبيبي يا نور العين حبيبي يا نور العين حبيبي يا نور العين يا ساكن خيالي
What an amazing dance to end the night. Clearly those hips don't lie. But before we end the show, our director of Arab Expressions, Latifa Shaito, has a few words to say to you all.
Hello everyone. I would like to thank you all for joining us tonight. I know that this year hasn't gone how we expected it to go at all, and Expressions wasn't filled with the usual excitement and enthusiasm that it gets every year. But it was still important for us for the show to go on and to showcase our beautiful culture no matter what gets in the way. I want to thank everyone that helped me put this show together and supported me throughout this unexpected journey. A special shout out to Hani and Yassine for their amazing rap, Jumana Al-Kalal for her beautiful spoken word, Jenna, Stephen, and Miles for their talented performance, and Salma Hamami for helping me put together the fashion show and all the beautiful women that modeled for us. I also would like to thank Arabesque President Michael Nunu, Vice President Mariana Al-Haj, Head Choreo Nura Sharba, and the senior choreographers that will be graduating this year, Bilal Talib, Nikki Farahanshi, and Maya Shamra. Without them, none of the dances would have been possible. I would also like to thank the ASA board for all their support and encouragement and all the work that they have put in this year to ensure all of ASA's programming continued. Special shout out to those graduating this year, our co-presidents Nura Sharba and Hilal Bazi, Director of Operations Mace Al-Bayati, and our Director of Finance Fadi Muakkal. We will miss you next year. And a huge shout out to all the students graduating this year, moving forward to grad schools, internships, fellowships, and pursuing their careers. Congratulations to you all. Your work has finally paid off, and we are all so proud of you. And again, I would like to thank you all for supporting Arab Expressions and watching the show tonight. Now, before you all go, to close off the show, here's a special look back at Arab Expressions throughout the years, and inshallah next year we'll meet again in the Power Center. Thank you.
الليلة بالليل نمشي شارع النيل قهوة بمزاج انت السكر
نمشي شارع النيل انا وانت سوا قهوة بمزاج الليلة انت السكر وابقى ليك دوا
الليلة بالليل نمشي شارع النيل والمحبة تسيل على بعضنا نميل نشرب الجبنة البخور تقيل يلا نمشي هناك ويلا شارع النيل يلا يا زولي هناك نجدد هوا
الليلة بالليل نمشي شارع النيل انا وانت سوا قهوة بمزاج الليلة انت السكر وابقى ليك دوا
الليلة بهناك في محل يوم داك حلو شارع النيل وحلو بس معاك نشرب الشيريا لا شيشة لا جراك نقضي يومنا هناك ونمشي يا ملاك نقعد برانا برانا ما في هوا
نمشي شارع النيل قهوة بمزاج انت السكر
الليلة يومي معاك يا تومي يا سبب سهري مقلل نومي لو أبيت تمشي برمي لك لومي انت يا راحي ألمي همومي أصل قربك لي لجروحي دوا
الليلة بالليل نمشي شارع النيل انا وانت سوا قهوة بمزاج الليلة
انت السكر